close to me who's got your yin energy suppressed. Deep within you feel lonely, but you don't tell anybody about it. Raise your hands if I'm right. Right? You cry, but you don't like to show people you're crying, so you cry alone. Yes? You hurt people and then you feel bad, but unfortunately you can't help it because you're straight with people. And you're suffering and you're disturbed in your personal life. Raise your hands if I'm right. I'm telling you I am. I know. I'll tell you why. Very simple. Everyone take your hands. Say, when the frequency is missing, the attraction is missing. So if the love, the sensitivity, the patience, the sacrifice, the caring nature is missing, that attraction will not happen. So whenever the yin frequency is missing, whether in a girl or a boy, people will struggle in their personal life. So on the left column, write down personal life. On the right column, in the bracket, write down professional life. So whenever people are missing their yang frequency, they'll suffer or struggle in their professional life. I'll give you an example. A boy is suppressed on his yang energy. Everyone take your hands like this. Say, boy is suppressed on yang energy, activated on yin energy. Have you met boys who are very emotional, very sensitive, very sacrificing, very caring? Have you met boys like that? Mannerful? Yes or no? Okay, come to the gallery view again. How many boys can relate to this right now, that you are more emotional rather than aggressive? Raise your hands. Now, I will predict some things about you right now. Tell me if I'm right. Are you ready, boys? Okay, come close to me. Because you're very sensitive, people hurt you very easily, right? And you don't tell everybody, but you can cry pretty fast, right? Even while watching movies. Not only that, you make plans every day for your life, but you're not able to work hard and execute your goals. Am I right? People manipulate you easily. And then you again trust people again, in spite of thinking you'll not repeat that mistake, and again people manipulate you. Why is that happening? I'll tell you why. Your yang energy is missing. You've suppressed your yang energy. So you allow people to take you for granted. You want to say no, but you end up saying yes to people. Yes or no? So think about this. If a boy is suppressed on his yang energy, his frequency is missing of yang energy, and he's making affirmations, I'm making a lot of money in my life, I'm very successful in my career. So basic law of attraction. He's making good affirmations, but his yang energy is missing as per advanced law of attraction. Do you think his affirmations will work? Either say yes or say no. Everyone quickly, come on. Either say yes or say no. It will not work. Similarly, if there is a girl whose yin frequency is missing, and she's making affirmations that I am very happy in my married life, do you think her affirmations will work? No. Baba, that is basic law of attraction. If your yin frequency is missing, it will not work, even if you've made correct affirmations. How many of you are understanding the science today for the first time? And how many of you are blowing your mind right now? Okay, this is just the beginning. Listen to the story. This is a true story. Leave your notepads, come close. Listen to this story, very powerful story. You'll learn a lot from this. There's a lady who came to me once, true story, one of my students in advanced law of attraction. And she came to me for a one-on-one coaching in this room, this house, this room. When she came to meet me for the first time, I saw her outlook and I made a guess that she's more yang energy. I'll tell you how. She was wearing a jeans. She was wearing a top, boy cut hairstyle, very strong personality, about 5 feet 8 inches in height. Voice was very strong, very aggressive voice. Very successful in her career, by the way. Now, what do you think? Is she practicing more? Show me with your hands. More yin energy, more yang energy. Come on, quickly, everyone, show me your hands. Yep, more yang energy, right? I'm just guessing. I may be wrong. So here's what I did. I asked her some questions first. So let's do a role play, everyone. Imagine you are that lady and I'm talking to you. Is everyone okay with that? Give me a thumbs up. Done. So I asked her this question. I said, ma'am, if I'm not wrong, in your childhood, at a very early age, did you have to take responsibilities for your family at a very early age of your life? What do you think she said, everyone? Yes or no? Yeah, she said yes. I'll tell you how I was able to predict it. The reason is because if her yang energy is high, it means something must have happened in her family for her to take responsibility faster. Yes or no? Like yang energy is leadership. Write down if you want, on the right side, leadership. So that leadership was there in her because she had to take the leadership role. Second question I asked her. So listen to this question. Imagine I'm asking you that question. In your school, were you friends more with boys rather than girls? What do you think was her answer? Yes. Why? I'll tell you why. Her energy was what energy? Everyone show me your hands. Yang energy. So when she goes to boys, boys have yang energy. So yang energy and yang energy, will they be comfortable with each other? Yes or no? If you don't believe me, watch here. Come to the gallery view again. All the girls who are realizing what I'm saying and you have more yang energy, raise your hands. You're very comfortable with boys, right? Like there'll be a party with 10 boys and you'll be sitting alone and you're okay with that. Yes or no? Yeah, that's because it's your yang energy, right? Then I asked this lady, I said, ma'am, if I'm not wrong, later in your life when you grew up, if you ever tried to be romantically involved with a boy, the problem is the boys would come close to you, but you would break up very fast. And sometimes the boys will say, I don't have that feeling for you. We're just friends. What do you think she said? She's like, how do you know? I'll tell you how. Boys will get close to her thinking she's a girl. But as they spend time with her, what do they feel? Which energy? Everyone show me your hands. You know, yang. Yang. She'll dominate them. She'll be short-tempered. She'll react at them. She'll say, do this, don't do this. Then she'll be possessive. She'll try to control. Now, all these are male energy qualities. Yes or no? And her yin is suppressed. So what happens is boys then leave her. And then she has breakups. Eventually, she got married. So I asked her, I said, ma'am, if I'm not wrong, is your husband very sensitive and emotional in nature? What do you think she said? Absolutely, yes. I'll tell you how I predicted it. Everyone tell me, if she has yang energy, what kind of a husband will she attract? Show me your hands. Yin energy, Baba, very simple. Right? So her husband is emotional, sensitive. And I predicted, I said, ma'am, if I'm not wrong, does your husband believe in law of attraction? She said, yes. I said, but for him, law of attraction is not working in his career, right? She's like, how do you know? Very simple. If his yang energy is missing, he's definitely struggling in his career. How many of you agree with that? See, I don't meet people, but I can predict their future like that or their problems like that. They have a 23-year-old boy. I asked her, ma'am, if I'm not wrong, is your son either divorced or struggling in his relationship with a girl right now? She said he's actually divorced and he's finding it very difficult to get married again. I'll tell you why. She's the woman of the house, but actually she's the man of the house. How many of you can relate with what I'm saying right now? She's the leader, right? And in one house, you'll always see there's always one leader. Yes or no? In her case, she's the leader because she's the yang energy. Yes? Because she's the leader, do you think she will allow the men to be the leaders? No way. So what happens with the men's energy? Everyone show me your hands. The boys, the 23-year-old boy, his yang energy is suppressed. As this boy grows up now, he's friendly with girls because girls are comfortable with him because of his yin energy. But when they come close to him, they may marry him, but they leave him because the yang energy is missing. Eventually, the yin wants the yang and the yang wants the yin. How many of you girls are realizing this right now? Raise your hands. Right? Girls want a man who can be a man. Yes or no? Now listen to this carefully. Even though girls want a man who's behaving like a man, but if there is too much yang energy in you, you'll find another man and you'll keep fighting all the time and eventually you'll have a breakup. How many of you blowing your mind right now? I told you, this is crazy stuff. This is like real advanced stuff. Now, think about this. Write this down, everyone. My imbalance, quickly write down, my imbalance will impact my future generations' frequency. This is crazy stuff. My imbalance will impact my future generations' frequency, which means if you look at this lady, because of her imbalance, she attracted an imbalanced man. Because of both their imbalance, they created an imbalanced son. This man will continue the same future in his life. How many of you are already realizing this in your family is right now happening? Raise your hands if you're realizing this right now. Right? So I'm not only teaching you advanced law of attraction to take care of your frequency, it's also your future generations can get impacted. Is everyone clear about this? So how many of you want the solution? I'll tell you what happened with this lady. The solution is what? She had more yang energy, less yin energy. Take your hands like this, everyone. Take your hands like this. Show me, what did I do with this lady? What was the solution? Show me. Whoa, wait. Some of you are doing this. No, don't do that. She's worked hard on her yang energy. Don't want to suppress that. We need both. So her yang energy is already activated. What does she need to do now? Balance yin. That's it. There is a way to do it. When you join the Advanced Law of Attraction, we'll teach you personally by coaching, and you can actually change it in 4 to 5 weeks. But I don't want to keep it as a condition. Right now, I want to tell you the same science that I teach in Advanced Law of Attraction, the same 3 steps to actually balance your own energy. How many of you are ready to learn right now? Perfect. So I'm teaching you the same 3 steps that I teach people in the Advanced Law of Attraction. Obviously, when you join, I will coach you into it more personally. But for now, I want you to at least write down these steps so you can immediately start implementing. Everyone good with that? Done. Here's the good news that happened. The same 3 steps that I'm teaching you, I taught her. Exactly 1 month after that, her yin energy got balanced. As a result of that, do you think she had more patience or less patience? What do you think? More patience. Do you think she was allowing others to take leadership now in the house? Yes or no? Absolutely. And she was not getting insecure because of that anymore, because her yang energy was high, but her yin energy was also high. So she was feeling secure. As a result, here's what happened. Her relationship with her husband instantly improved within a month. She started having a happy married life. Her affirmations in her personal life started finally working. Second good news. Her husband's career started working in 3 months. True story. Third good news. Within 6 months, her son got happily married. Why? When they balanced their energy, the son balanced his energy without even attending the Advanced Law of Attraction course. Think. When you put a stone in the water, what happens? Show me with your hands, everyone. Come on, show me with your hands. There's a ripple effect of energy. Yes or no? Don't you think if you shift your energy, there will be a shift in your house? Absolutely. So the steps I'm about to show you is not only for you, it's for your entire family. Okay, so here we go. The balancing that happened with this lady happened because of these steps. Step number 1, recognize where the block is first. Write down, recognize the block. If you don't know where the block is, you won't understand where to fix it. So how do you recognize the block? Very simple. If you're struggling in your personal life, yin energy is blocked. If you're struggling in your professional life, yang energy is blocked. Third option is, if you're struggling in both areas of life, then both is blocked. It's very simple. Watch right now in the gallery view. Everyone come to the gallery view. How many people here would say, your money is doing fine, you're just struggling in your relationship? So raise your hands. How many people like that? Raise your hands, please. Okay, so your yin energy is suppressed. See, some of the ladies are raising hands here. Now, how many people here would say, your relationships are doing fine, but you're struggling in your career and not able to attract goals even if you're working hard? Raise your hands. That's your yang energy suppressed. Now, a lot of men raising hands here. How many people struggling in both? Raise your hands. Show me your fingers like this with both. So step 1 is already done. Good news is, at least now you know where you're blocked. How many of you are clear about this? Superb. So step 1 is done. Step 2 is very critical. You'll have to do this. Step 2 is recognize the qualities which are missing and make affirmations for that. Recognize the qualities which are missing and make custom affirmations for that. See, these affirmations are different from I'm making 1 lakh a month, I've lost 5 kgs weight, I'm happily married. Those are goal affirmations. That's in basic law of attraction. If you want those affirmations to work, you have to make these customized affirmations where you are recognizing what is missing in you and you're making affirmations only for that. Example, how many boys here are realizing you're not aggressive enough right now? Raise your hands, please. Affirmations like, I am aggressive and I am working hard towards my goals and I love taking action. These are the energy frequencies which are missing in you. If you make this particular affirmation, your goal affirmations will start working for you. Here's another example. Boys, you need to learn this affirmation. I love saying no. I love saying no. I'm comfortable with saying no. A lot of boys who are not comfortable saying no, it's because your yang energy is missing. By the way, that can also be in ladies. If some of how many girls here are feeling both your energy is missing, then this applies to you too. Okay. On the other side, for girls, here's an example of what qualities might be missing. How many girls are realizing your yin is missing and your yang is high? Raise your hands, please. Obviously, qualities like patience are missing. Sensitivity is missing. Empathy is missing. Yes, everyone. So what do? You make customized affirmations only for those qualities. Example, I am sensitive towards people and I'm always very polite when I'm talking to people. Now, these qualities which were missing, start activating them through the particular affirmations so that as you're activating them, that frequency will come up. As the frequency comes up, then the attraction starts happening. And then your usual goal affirmations will also work for you. I'll give you two common affirmations, one for the yin energy and one for the yang energy. These are master affirmations. First one for the yin energy, write down, I accept the yin in me, I accept the woman in me. I accept the yin in me, I accept the woman in me. With all the female qualities, Now, this is specifically for women, those women who have suppressed their female energy. And start practicing that qualities. So step number 3, everyone write down step number 3. Practice those qualities every day in small ways. Example, all the ladies here, after the affirmation of step 2, you need to do step 3, which means take action on small areas. Example, once again, all the ladies who said you don't like being makeup and all, raise your hands, please. Come close to my camera. You're going to hate me for it, but come close to my camera. You're going to hate me for it. Come close. Buy some makeup. Yes. I know some of you are like, no. Yes. Now listen to me carefully. It's not about the makeup. Listen to me carefully. The problem is not that ladies don't want to look beautiful. The problem is when they don't feel beautiful, they don't care about looking beautiful. How many of you agree with that? The problem is not the looks on the outside. The problem is how you feel on the inside. Now let's use the outside to start feeling also inside. You can do it both ways. Why would you disown something which is your own quality? Karke dekho, practice, pata chalega. Now, here's an example. How many of you are realizing you are where you are because of your current frequency? Yes or no? So you have two options. Option number 1, everyone take option number 1 like this. Come on, show me your hands. Take your hands like this. Say khud ki karte raho. Option number 2, coach ki suno. Kya karna hai? करके देखो ना, 30 days करके देखो, पता चल जाएगा. बाद में वापस मत करना, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? How many of you are okay with that? Okay, seriously, try and do it. You will see there is a difference in your yin energy. Boys, start writing this common affirmation as a principle, master affirmation. I accept the man in me. I accept my yang energy and all my yang qualities. Start being aggressive, start being focused, start taking decisions. I started practicing this in my life as per step 3. What are the 3 steps again? I'm repeating. Step number 1, recognize the block. Step number 2, recognize the missing qualities and make affirmations for that. I gave you a couple of master affirmations for that. Step number 3, practice in small ways every day. I'll give you my example. I had this bad habit when I met my wife, Indu. Whenever I would want to make small decisions, I would always depend on her. So you decide where to go. And unless she would agree with me, I would not make a decision. How many boys are relating to what I'm saying right now? Right? You always need that support. You always need that validation, right? I used to, so I can relate to you. But then very consciously, I started making this decision. I said, bahar se khana mangana hai, main decide karunga. Let me decide the menu. Bahar khana khane gaye, bill main bharunga. Let me make the decision. Start taking decisions, start taking risk, start being aggressive, start taking ownership. That is leadership. How many of you are realizing that is leadership? Yes or no? You start practicing these qualities as step number 3. In 30 days, your yang energy gets activated. Then watch how your affirmations will work. Okay. So now, how many of you have got all these 3 steps correctly written? Raise your hands, please. Perfect. Once you start using these 3 steps, How many of you are realizing now your affirmations will definitely work for you? And are you feeling super high confident about it? Unmute yourself and give me a quick loud answer. Yes or no? Come on. If you
Yes,
practice
yes,
balancing
sir.
already,
I'm
Yes,
lot.
definitely.
yes.
Very clear,
Highly
very clear,
confident.
very clear, very clear.
Awesome. So this is what I had promised you in the beginning of this webinar today, that not only I will teach you how law of attraction works, but I'll also clarify why it's not working and how you can make it 100% work for you at 10 times speed. Will your affirmations now work if you balance your yin yang energy? Yes or no? Absolutely. Nothing in the world can stop you getting success now. Now, there are two roads from here. Everyone take your both hands like this quickly and repeat with me. There are two roads from here. Road number one, come on, take your hands like this. Say road number one, continue doing it on my own. Road number two, learn with a coach. Now, what do you think is a better option? I'm asking you very honestly. Come on, show me your hands, everyone. What is a better option? Two. And unfortunately, most of us choose which option? Option number one. Now, if you don't believe me, how many people here have this tendency, you have this attitude? Don't feel bad, okay? Everyone okay if I coach you a little bit directly without being polite right now? Is everyone okay if I coach you directly? Okay, promise me you'll not feel bad, okay? Done. Come close to me. How many of you have this attitude of always trying to learn for free? Be honest. Come on, you don't invest in courses. Raise your hands. It'll not work. It'll not work. I'll tell you why. Beyond a certain point, if you keep learning only from yourself, you will only recreate your own problems. Because who created our existing problems? Who attracted our existing life? Everyone show me your hands. Our frequency, right? Do you think if I created my life with my frequency, I can upgrade my own frequency? No, you can't. You need a little help to change that frequency. Be honest about it. How many of you agree you need a little help? But the problem is, a lot of people are not willing to trust for two reasons. I'll tell you reason number one, why we don't invest into courses. First reason, we don't trust other people. We always have this feeling somewhere of being cheated. So we are scared. What if we put our money and then we don't get results? How many of you have this feeling sometimes? Yes or no? So I understand that feeling, especially during coronavirus right now. A lot of people are struggling with money. So they're very careful with where the money is invested. Yes? Okay. I want to take care of that problem for you first. Those of you who joined the Advanced Law of Attraction course with me today, my promise to you, when you join, we'll give you 100% 7 days money back guarantee. Write it down. I'm on live YouTube right now. I'm telling you live. We'll give you 7 days, 100% money back guarantee. Take the advanced course on a complete trial. Complete trial. Watch everything. I'm not saying I'll show you one video, second video on third day. Not like that. I'll give you the whole course in one go. We've already covered one lesson out of it, the yin yang frequency. I'll take you in detail through all the 10 lessons of Advanced Law of Attraction. Everything. When you join today, you'll get access to the whole course. Take it for a trial run and you'll realize what powerful stuff I'm inviting you for. Your life is here, your life will go here. You are here, you will be here after the advanced course in 1 month. My guarantee, if you learn everything that I'm teaching you properly. How many of you can hear that confidence in my voice right now? The way I'm saying it's 100% money back guarantee. Do you see that confidence? Yes? I'll tell you why I'm so confident. It's science. Anybody has any water with you? Show me some water, everyone. Show me some water. Everyone, show me some water. Okay. Take a sip. Everyone take a sip. The moment you had water, it took care of your thirst a little bit. How many of you agree? Yes or no? It's pure science. पानी पियोगे प्यास बुझेगी? कैसे नहीं बुझेगी? Has to. Nothing in the world can stop you from implementing that science. Similarly, when you join the Advanced Law of Attraction and you implement yin-yang balance, you implement some of the other lessons, obviously your frequency will go up. Obviously, you'll start attracting good stuff in your life. Yes or no? Nothing in the world can stop you. My guarantee, I'm directly telling you on your face right now, you can trust me. And if you feel I'm not trustworthy within 7 days, take your money back. But I want you to start learning. So first reason, I hope I have taken care of that, which is the trust issue. Is everyone clear about this? Raise your hands. Now, whether you join Advanced Law of Attraction in the next 15 minutes or not, here is my promise. Whether you join today, whether you join tomorrow, here's my promise. After these 15 minutes, I am going to teach you, take your hands like this, how to clear negative energy. Today, right now, I'm going to teach you. Okay. So those of you who are already feeling, "Arey yaar, ye to abhi bech raha hai, chalo log out karte hain." I know some people are very uncomfortable about selling. Don't log out. Be with me. I'll teach you how to clear your negative energy. I'll tell you why. There is a part of this workshop which is about, yes, it's about my bread and butter. It's about my income. It's about my growth also. But there is a majority part of this workshop which I do as my passion. I've been teaching this workshop free for the last 17 years in my life. So trust me, when I tell you that I want to teach you this to help you, I really mean it. And I'm very genuine about it. So stay with me so I can really help you clear that negative energy today. How many of you promise me you will not go away without clearing your negative energy? Unmute everyone and say, "I promise I'll not go away without clearing my negative energy."
I
Let's go.
promise.
I will not go away without clearing
I will not go away without clearing my negative energy.
So stay with me. Now, those of you who are comfortable with understanding what is advanced law of attraction, raise your hands just for 15 minutes. Done. The first thing I want you to remember is, like I said, trust. Everyone write this down, trust. It's time to trust somebody, right? How long you'll keep doubting other people? Duniya mein sirf bure log nahi, achhe log bhi hai. And I can tell you I'm one of them. How many of you are okay to believe that? So I'm not giving you an option. How many of you are willing to accept me as a coach right now? Raise your hands. If you are, I'm not giving you an option. I want you to join the Advanced Law of Attraction course. Take it for a trial run. I don't care after 7 days if you take a money back. Koi farak nahi padta mujhe. My business goes on. Don't worry. But I really want to help you grow because I love teaching law of attraction. That's my passion. That's my life. Okay. So I'm not giving you an option. How many of you are willing to take my word as the coach's word and just join because I'm saying so right now? Raise your hands. Take that chance on me. Take that chance on yourself. So option number one is just trust. The second reason a lot of people don't join, I'll tell you why. Please write this down. And again, don't feel bad, okay? But this is the second reason. Please write down. Freemium mindset. Freemium mindset. What is the freemium mindset? I'll give you an example. There are people in the world who are freemium, and then write down the second word. There are people in the world who are premium. A lot of people are freemium people. I'll give you an example. There's this girl who came to my YouTube channel one day, true story. And on my YouTube channel, in the comment section, I have a YouTube video, which is a 3-hour video just like this, which is a complete basic law of attraction course. How many of you have seen that 3-hour video? Just out of curiosity, by the way. Oh, a lot of you have. Okay, wonderful. So in that video, somewhere in the chat window, there's this one girl who wrote this comment once. I didn't feel bad about it. She said, "I was always manifesting. I was always trying to pray for a free law of attraction course. I got your course. And my commitment is all my life, I want everything free." Now, I don't feel bad about it, but here is my problem. I feel bad for the girl because somewhere inside her, she believes very strongly that she's not capable of earning it. So she needs people who can give it to her for free. How many of you agree with that? Raise your hands. And that's a limiting belief inside her. Whose growth is that stopping everyone? Her own growth. Yes or no? So I'm telling you, some of you are stopping your growth because you're vibrating at that frequency of freemium all the time. Shift from freemium to premium. Learn to pay for what you want. The more you give, the more you get. I'll give you an example. Money, everyone write down, money is like oxygen. Quickly write down, money is like oxygen. It requires, take your hands like this, everyone. Say it requires circulation. It requires what? Circulation. If you don't invest, you don't make returns. So don't be in that freemium mindset for too long. Shift from the freemium mindset to the premium mindset. How many people willing to shift that frequency today? Raise your hands. Then based on the first point that I told you, if I am allowed to be your coach, I'm telling you, I'm not giving you an option. Be the premium mindset today. Join the Advanced Law of Attraction course. Take it for a trial run. 100% guarantee from my side within 7 days, you will realize you'll blow your mind with the kind of stuff that you're learning. I'm confident because it has upgraded my life. Trust me. I'll give you one last example. Okay. By the way, for those of you who are 100% ready to start joining, I will show you that in a minute. But wait, this is the best part of the story. There is a guy who's born in a slums area. Everybody knows what's a slum, right? Chopadpatti area. Okay. And this guy, he's born in that area. So obviously he has friends in the same area. Yes or no? Now, he is hardly interested in studies, very